Roundup herbicide linked to overgrowth of deadly bacteria. Is glyphosate to blame for the overgrowth of deadly bacteria? New research suggests Monsanto may, in fact, be responsible for yet another disaster. The research in question comes from the journal Current Microbiology and an article titled, "The Effect of Glyphosate on Potential Pathogens in Beneficial Members of Poultry Microbiota in Vitro." The study found that glyphosate impacted gastrointestinal bacteria of poultry, in vitro. Among the beneficial bacteria suppressed were Bacillus badius, Bifidobacterium adolescentis, Enterococcus faecalis, Enterococcus faecium, and Lactobacillus spp. Nasty bacteria that didn't mind glyphosate, and so remained, included Clostridium botulinum, Clostridium perfringens, Salmonella Entritidis, Salmonella Gallinarum, and Salmonella Typhimurium, none of which are exactly things you want hanging out in your gut. Obviously, none of this bodes well for our health. We can strongly say that glyphosate-laced food can screw up our intestinal bacteria, and not in any small ways, as a result of the findings of this study. And this new study adds to a growing concern that concentrated animal feeding operation, CAFO, chickens may be becoming a breeding ground for botulism, and related pathogenic organisms. Deadly botulism outbreaks in cattle, in fact, have recently been linked to poultry litter contamination in Ireland. The reality is that GM farming practices, which are heavily reliant on glyphosate-based herbicide formulations, are creating a more serious long-term threat to our food security by drastically altering the composition of the soil, threatening its very fertility and ability to produce food for present and future generations. What does this mean for our food? One of the obvious implications of this research is that poultry fed glyphosate-laced genetically modified corn or soy, for instance, would likely experience unhealthy changes in the makeup of their intestinal flora, known as dysbiosis, resulting in increasing harm not only to the animals, but to those consuming them. Factory farm chickens are already routinely fed antibiotics, arsenic and even antidepressants, all of which represent serious health threats, both by contributing to the generation of communicable disease vectors, as well as contamination of the meat itself. This new study adds to a growing concern that concentrated animal feeding operation, CAFO, chickens may be becoming a breeding ground for botulism, and related pathogenic organisms. Deadly botulism outbreaks in cattle, in fact, have recently been linked to poultry litter contamination in Ireland. Also, this month the FDA broadened the use of highly controversial food irradiation by increasing the allowable dose in poultry from 3 to 4.5 kilograms. Keep in mind a kilogram is equivalent to 2,500,000 chest X-rays, 40 milligrams each, or 166 times a human lethal dose, 5 grays, citing concerns that lower levels do not eliminate radiation-resistant spore-forming bacteria such as Clostridium botulinum. HT, Green Med Info. Source: organicandhealthy.org. If you enjoyed this video or learned something new, please don't forget to share it with others so they have a chance to enjoy this information. Thanks for watching. Have a good day and we hope to see you soon. If you want more recipes and tips, subscribe to our channel.